Hi everyone, welcome to my home studio. I'm Coach Kelly, and today's yoga practice is about working on balance and somatic movement methods. Somatic just means emphasis on having internal awareness to improve functional movement and movement patterns overall in the body. So join me, stay for a while, and thanks for showing up. Come to a standing position, and let's start by centering and grounding. In a standing mountain pose, soften your knees and close your eyes. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Feel your feet grounding into the mat as you exhale. Relax your shoulders. Take another deep breath in. Clearing your thoughts, and then exhale. One more breath. Turn your palms forward. Inhale, and then exhale. Now reach your arms forward and stretch your hips back, lean back, and then stand up. Do that again. Reach. We'll do 10 of these. Chair pose to a standing position. Sink back. Chair to stand. Our chair to mountain pose. Reach, stand. Reach, mountain pose. 2 more. 1 more. And now standing, shift the weight into the left foot and step back with the right and sweep the arms forward, and then turn your arms side and then center. Change sides. Center the weight on the opposite foot. Step back and reach. Reach both arms and then center and step together. Let's do the other side. Step back. Weight in the left foot. Reach. Now one arm back, one arm forward, and step together. Other side. Step back. Reach. One arm side and forward. Let's do it again. One more time. Shift the weight to the foot, step back with the opposite foot, reach side, center, step together. One more time. Reach, side, and center, and then step together. Now step out to the side, step together. Step to the other side, so you're going to shift your weight. When you step together, push off the floor right there. So step side, push off the floor, step together. Now I want you to roll your shoulders back and then roll them forward and then reach. One arm side, one to touch the ankle. Reach up and over. Awareness to your feet. And now to your shoulders and arms. Reach over. Up and over. Step side. And reach. One more time. And now let's warm up the spine with some twists. Step your right foot forward, left knee down. You put your hand on the floor or on a block and reach the arm up. Right arm, rotate under 4 times. 3, 2, 1 more. And reach. Now shift your hips back and press your heel down. And the sensation is stretching in the hamstring, and you don't have to straighten the knee completely, but drag your heel back energetically and change sides. Opposite foot forward, shift forward, hand on the floor, reach up, rotate under. And I'm pressing my right foot into the floor back there. Reach, rotate, reach, rotate. 1 more. And hold. Now shift back, flex your foot, press your heel down into the floor like you're dragging your heel back. Keep that knee just kind of slightly bent or really bent. You just want to feel the slight sensation of a stretch. Now bring the knee underneath. Hands on the floor, cat-cow. Cow pose first, press your feet down, and then cat. Press the hands apart. Cow, push your hands towards each other. Press the hands apart, cow or cat. Cow, hands towards each other. Cat, hands apart. One more time. And then round. Neutral spine. Come all the way down to the floor on your belly and reach both arms and legs at the same time. Do that 8 times. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, one more and hold for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, look down, 3, 2, and then 1. Hands on the floor, plank pose to downward facing dog. Making our way through the 10 poses, the perfect 10 poses for your yoga warm-up. Downward dog, plank to downward dog. One more time, plank to downward facing dog. Excellent work. Now step to your hands, lengthen and look forward, stand all the way up, inhale and reach. And now let's do some shoulder shrugs and then pull the shoulders back. Reach, shoulders forward and then pull them back. And make the circle a little bit bigger and start to open up even more. Make a circle with the arms. Reach up and over. Reach up and over. Press your feet down. One more time. And now hands at your hips. Right leg up and over. 2 more times. 1 more time. Then the other way. Up and over. 2 more. 4 total. 1 more. Now change sides. Up and over. 2 more. Keep your hips squared. There you go. Now the other side, or the other direction. 2 more. 1 more. And now let's sweep the leg. So the leg sweep, you're going to use your arms. That helps with balance. Sweep forward and back. So this is warming up the glute, the back, the hip flexors. Reach and back. 4, 3, 2, and then 1, and change sides. Ready? 4, 3, 2, and then 1. That was a little sloppy. Let's do that one again. 4, 3, 2, and then 1. Excellent work. Come to the front of your mat and have your blocks available. We will use them for some of the standing balancing poses. Okay, so grounding into your feet. Reach up and stretch overhead. Exhale, soften your knees, and hinge over all the way, forward fold. Lengthen, bring your hands to your shins. Exhale and lower. Inhale and stand tall. Reach up. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Do that again, soften your knees, bringing awareness to the movement, the internal sensations. Exhale, fold, hinge forward, hips kind of go back, fold all the way over with a flat back. Lengthen and look forward. Exhale and fold. Inhale and lift all the way up. Reach up over here, overhead. Exhale, bring your arms to your sides. In mountain pose, now I want you to, let's tuck the pelvis right here and then reach the glutes back. And you can put your hands at your hips. Tuck your pelvis and then arch the spine. Tuck and then arch the spine. Now let's slow this way down, bringing your awareness to the spine right here. So you're going to roll under the tailbone and then slowly arch the spine. Roll under the tailbone, and then arch the spine. Do that again, roll under, similar to cat-cow, but because you're standing, different awareness to the position, and then release. Nicely done. Arms all the way overhead, and let's lean to the side. So reach the right arm over the ear and pull that arm, just slight tug. Notice the weight shifting into the left foot or the left side of your body. Now ground your right foot down. Inhale and reach. Other side, lean over. The weight shifts over into the right foot or the direction you're leaning in, of course. And then press the opposite side foot down. Feel the stretch. Nice. Inhale and reach. Somatic movement. Let's do that again. Reach up and over. Press that side down that you're reaching the arm over. Inhale and reach up. Change sides. The weight first leaning over, weight goes into that right side, but then press the opposite side foot down. Feel the stretch more. Inhale and reach. Nicely done. Now soften your knees. Exhale. Come into chair pose. I want you to touch the floor with your fingertips if you can, and then reach your arms forward. Shift the weight into the balls of your feet, and then shift the weight into the heels, and lift your toes. Now shift the weight into the balls of your feet. Lift up your heels, both of them. Set the heels down. Shift the weight back into the heels, and then center and stand up. Do you feel that in your quads? So just moving, playing around with shifting the weight in the feet. Let's do it again. Chair pose. Come into chair by touching the floor first, and then just reach the arms forward. So stay right there. I know your legs are already engaged, feeling the work. Shift the weight back, lift the toes, and then forward, lift the heels. Feet down, lift the toes, and then lift the heels. Let's do it 2 more times. Heels down, lift the toes, set the toes down, lift the heels. 1 more time. Toes up, look forward, lift your heels, lower the heels, fold over all the way. Inhale and lift up halfway. Step back with your right leg and your left leg. Go ahead and set your knees down. Lower all the way down to the mat. And you can move the blocks out of the way. Press your hands into the floor. Press the feet into the floor wider. And then lift up. Draw your elbows in. Baby cobra. Exhale, lower. Lift up. Inhale, baby cobra. This time hold and look over your left shoulder. Center, look over your right shoulder. Center and lower. Do that again. So press into your hands or your fingertips. Lift up just a little. Turn and look. Left shoulder, center, right shoulder, center, and then lower. Tuck your toes, press your feet down, our hands down, downward facing dog, and breathe. Lift up your right leg. Step your right foot forward. Coming into crescent pose. Move your blocks so that you can use them on the highest height or the lower height. Now lift up your chest. Crescent pose. Inhale, reach your arms up. And then sweep the arms to your sides. Lower your knee. Inhale, reach up as you are straighten the legs as you reach the arms up. And then lower. Do that again. And then hold right here. Shift the weight forward in this forward foot, right? Now using your blocks, place your hands on your blocks. And then you're going to shift the weight to the right foot, lift up the left leg. Your toes are pointing down. Now I want you to grab your blocks and just try this. Lift up the blocks off the floor. There's your warrior 3. Set the blocks down, foot on the floor. Crescent pose. Inhale and reach up. Exhale, place the hands on the floor. And then downward, go to downward facing dog. Left leg, lift it up. Bring that left foot forward. And if your foot doesn't come all the way forward, try to keep your hips up higher. So think knee to elbow, that keeps your hips up higher. And then step through. Inhale, crescent pose. So warming up those legs. Exhale, lower. And then lift. One more time. Inhale and lift. Crescent pose with the arms to your sides, but hinge forward, hands on the blocks, lift up your right leg. Grab your blocks and just try, lift the blocks up off the floor. Abs in, relax the shoulders. Set your blocks down, foot on the floor, hands on the floor, downward facing dog. And let's go through a vinyasa. So shift forward, lower down, feet wide, baby cobra. Look forward, look to the left, center, look to the right, center and lower. Tuck your toes, push off the mat, downward facing dog. Lift your left leg up. Step your left foot forward. Coming into warrior two. Right there. Relax your shoulders. And you want to have your shoulders squared over your hips. Now reach the left arm back a little bit more, and then reverse warrior. Knee in the front over your ankle, and then sweep over, side angle. Reverse warrior. So reach back first, and then reach over, touch the back of the leg, or the side of the leg. Sweep over. This time, half moon. Use your block. Move the block over, put your hand on the block, slide your foot in, and then lift up, straighten the right leg. Press your hand into the block. Turn your left toes out. Reach the left arm up straight. So from the right hand to the left hand, maybe you can imagine that's a straight line. Flex your foot. Nicely done. Set your foot on the floor. Warrior two, right here. And then sweep your hands to the floor. Downward facing dog. Left side, lift it up. Bring your foot in. Lift the knee up high. Step your left foot forward. Spin your right heel down. Warrior two. Hold right here. Reach back more. Then hand behind on the back thigh or hamstring. Side angle right here. Arm over the ear. Side angle. Reverse again. Knee over the ankle in the front. Watch that. And then half moon. Put your hand on your block. Slide your foot in. Lift your leg. Flex your foot. Right arm up. Breathe. Draw your shoulder back. Nicely done. Now set your foot on the floor as you bend your left knee. Hands on the floor. Step back plank. Hold. Lower down. Feet on the floor. Hands wide. Baby cobra. Look over to the left, center, to the right, center, and lower. Hands on the floor. Plank to downward dog. The third balancing pose, eagle, right leg up. Step your right foot forward. Spin your left heel down. Reach up, warrior one. Warrior one, you're facing the front of your mat, shoulders and hips, the back foot's down, the heels on the floor, and face the front. Shoulders relaxed. Arms out to the sides. Lift up your left heel. Now you're going to bring that left knee forward, lift it up. Bend your right knee like you're doing a half squat, foot or leg over, left leg over, and touch down on the other side. Left hand under arm under right. Eagle arms. Get your balance, press into your toes. Maybe lift the toes up and squeeze the legs together. Reach the arms, and maybe reach the toes behind the calf. Lower and lift. Unwind, arms out, knee up. You're going to bring the leg back behind you. Find the floor, find the ground. Set your heel down. Warrior one. Exhale, hands to the heart, hands to the floor. Step back, downward dog. Left leg, lift it up. Step your left foot forward. Keep your hips high. Spin your heel down. Here's your warrior one. So watch that knee in the front, over the ankle. Press the back foot down. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. And relax the shoulders. So important right there. Now reach your arms out. Lean in just a bit. And bring that, lift the right heel, and then lift the right knee up, right there. Bring that leg over the other leg. Cross it over. Touch your toes down. Reach the right arm underneath the left. Palms together. Now lift the toes. And then squeeze behind the hamstring. Lower the hips. Reach the arms. Lower the hips. Reach the arms. Relax the shoulders. And then lift up, unwind, lift up your knee, bring the leg behind, find the ground, inhale and reach. Here's your vinyasa, exhale. This time, come all the way down, cobra pose. Just look forward this time, exhale, lower, and then plank to downward facing dog. Breathe. From downward facing dog, set your knees on the floor. And let's come to a seated position and work on core. So let's first start with boat pose. So feet on the floor, in front of your hips, and then lean back with a flat back. Look forward, reach your arms. Feet on the floor right here. Shoulders back. Lift the right leg. Set it down. Keep your back straight. Left leg. Set it down. Bring your legs in close together. Do that again. Right leg up, then left leg up. So you're on your tailbone. Lengthen the spine. Keep your knees together. Reach for your toes. Maybe straighten the legs. Breathe. Then slowly lower to half boat. Lift up, cross your legs, and reach up. Stretch overhead. And then let's turn to one side. Look over the shoulder. Inhale and reach up. Turn the other way. Boat pose. Inhale, reach. Arms forward, lean back, uncross your legs, lift up your legs, toes on the floor if you need to, or hands behind the hips. Flatten your back right there. Reach for your toes, knees to get close together. Breathe, straighten the legs. Half boat. Lift up, cross the opposite way. Seated, easy stretch. Exhale, turn. Inhale, reach, and then turn. Excellent. Now reach up. Come over onto your hands and your knees. Let's do a plank series. Coming into forearm plank right here. Legs are out, straight. Palms on the mat, fingers spread. Feet close together. Now turn your right forearm in and then go to the edge of your right foot and the insole of your left foot. Reach the left arm up. Forearm plank. And then arm over the ear. Look down. Place your left forearm on the floor. And then turn your left forearm in at an angle. Go to the edge of your feet. Reach up. Over the ear. Breathe. Right hand on the floor. Left hand on the floor, full plank. Set your right knee down and then turn. So you've got your knee underneath you, arms straight. Reach the left arm up and then over the ear. My fingertips are pointing away from me. Then just try. 1 foot behind, 1 foot in front, straight legs, or maybe you can stack your legs. Reach up, place the hand on the floor, and let's do the other side. So start off, knee on the floor, then turn, reach up, over the ear. And then try, press that foot into the floor right there, straighten the leg, reach the arm over the ear. I just said that. Maybe stack your feet. Arm straight up, look down, hand on the floor. Beautiful job. Walk down to your forearms again.
and come into dolphin pose. Walk your feet forward. So press the forearms down, reach the heels towards the back of the mat. Breathe. Your legs are closer together. Press the floor away. One more breath. And set your knees on the floor. And now let's come to a seated position for some cool down poses, starting with bridge pose. So lower down all the way, feet on the floor, back of the head on the floor, look straight up, palms on the floor, lift your shoulders, set them down. And then actually before you lift your hips, think about where your feet are. They should be closer into your glutes, so close that you may be able to touch your heels with your fingers. All right, so then press your hands down, lift your shoulders, and pull your shoulders towards each other so the arms are kind of going up under you, like that. Then tuck your pelvis or press the lower back to the floor. Then lift up your hips. There's your glute bridge. And then try to bring your hands together, clasp the hands, and walk those arms in underneath you more. Fingertips are the side of the fingers on the mat. Breathe. Feel the quadriceps stretching and the hip flexors. Breathe. Now unclasp, lower your hips onto the floor, and separate your shoulders apart. Bring your knees into your chest. Happy baby pose. Let's start with this, and then we'll stretch one leg out straight. So first, knees apart on either side of your shoulders. My arms are on the inside. I'm pulling my knees towards my shoulders right there. Feels super good for my lower back. Now let your left foot go. Keep your right foot. Extend your left leg out straight. Breathe. Relax your shoulders and your hips. And now reach for your right knee with your left hand. Bring that knee across the body. Reach the right arm over to the right. Look over to the right. And lift up. And now place your right ankle on your left knee and press the right knee away like that. Figure 4 or supine pigeon. Flex your foot. Keep pulling and pressing away. And then release. Right leg out. Grab your left foot with the hand. Reach the right arm over to the right. And hold. Half happy baby. So try to get your right calf down to the floor. Feeling that the flexors stretch. Now grab your knee, reach the left arm over to the left, and then the leg comes across. Look over to the left. Inhale and then exhale. Breathe in, breathe out. Inhale, lift. And now place your ankle on your knee. Reach through and grab your hamstring, pull the legs in towards you. Then using your right hand, hold behind the hamstring and then press the left knee away. And you can flex your feet right here. Press the knee away, keep pulling and pressing and hold. Inhale, exhale, breathe in, and breathe out. And then release. Nicely done. Pull your knees into your chest. And then lift up your head. Chin towards your knees or your nose towards your knees right here in a tight ball. And then roll to the side or roll all the way up. And then cross your legs and sit up with me for a moment. Hands at your knees and relax your shoulders. Close your eyes. Feeling how you're seated, the edges of your feet on the mat.
Don't worry about your posture. Just breathe. Relax your hands, relax your shoulders, relax the hips. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Exhale. Bring your palms together. Inhale as you reach the arms up. Exhale, bring the thumbs to the brow. In gratitude, then bring the edge of the thumbs to the heart and thanks. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste. Thank you. Thank you so much for showing up for class. I hope you enjoyed this active recovery class, and I hope to see you again next time.